I've had the opportunity to gain more exposure and experience with the Career Development Program. This multifaceted program is truly world-class. Most importantly, you are the owner. The employee, with strong support and engagement from his or her manager, builds their own career development plan. This is a tool for you. I'm excited about the opportunity this offers our employees, and I encourage each of you to be an active, engaged participant in the program.
Hi, I'm JD Sig, and I wanted to talk to you a little bit today about the Career Development Program and job rotations specifically. As we're talking about job rotations, you may say, well, I'm in a current role and I like programming, why do I ever need to go do anything else? Well, at ConAgra, we view ourselves as an extension of the business. And by rotating within teams across buy, make, sell, deliver, and back office, you can learn more about the business that we're supporting, which is critical. Because if you're in a meeting with IT in the business, oftentimes you really can't tell the difference between who's in IT and who's from the business. And that's really what we want to focus on. So as you grow in your career, you'll be able to leverage those skills across business acumen and technology to be able to lead projects end to end. Rotations also provide you an opportunity to have exposure to leaders within IT and within the business that if you stayed on one team the entire time, you may not have exposure to. So whether you're rotating from a DBA team to a basis team or from one process team to another, the more visibility you have to how the business works, the more skills you develop across buy, make, sell, deliver, and back office, the more valuable you are and the more tools you've got in your tool belt.
So the Academy is a great resource for our employees. A number of years ago, before we had the Academy, we would get to the end of our fiscal year and we wouldn't spend our training dollars, and we were always frustrated by that fact, as well as our employees would never have time to train. Well, the answer was the IT Academy. So we developed this academy among 4 schools. So it's business process, application services, IT process, and infrastructure services. And in addition to that, we added what we call deans. So we appointed some directors to manage these schools. So now employees can go to these schools and they can pick classes within the academy and take training that's relevant to them as well as relevant to other areas. So employees in the infrastructure group can take business classes, and employees on the application side can take infrastructure classes. So it's a great tool for our employees. And in addition to this, we added objectives to each employee to allow them to take the class and take the time to take the classes. All in all, that works out to an academy and a solution that ensures employees get the training that they need to do their jobs. And we really like this format, and it's been a great addition to our plan.
Hi, I'm Dan Jones, and I'm really excited today to just talk for a second about the new Career Development Program. It means a lot to me, and I've looked through it and helped develop it over the course of our time, and I'm very excited to introduce it now. And one specific thing I wanted to just talk about was the Individual Development Plan, or the IDP. And I really look at the IDP as a roadmap to where you want to be, not only now, but into the future. And some of the very best individual development plans that I've seen include activities that are forward-looking, not just a course or a class or a book or a topic specific to your job today, but things that are looking out into the future on where you want to be or what things you want to think about long term. So everyone really needs to consider the future as they're building their individual development plans. And one of the best pieces of advice I can give is to talk with your manager, but not only about the here and the now, but kind of where you want to go and where you want to be, and then to build an individual development plan that looks that far out.
Hi, I'm Mindy Simon. I'd like to welcome you to ConAgra Foods IT. I have been with Conagra Foods for about 13 years and want to give you the perspective of how business knowledge and technology can help to transform the business. From a business knowledge perspective, I actually came out of finance and moved into IT about 7 years ago. And having the ability, whether you're an MIS student or background or whether you have a business background, the ability to translate how what we do impacts the business makes a big difference. So the business is ultimately our customer, and knowing how we make spaghetti through the pasta business or how Chef Boyardee ultimately gets into a can really enables us to better develop systems and provide support that help the business to get to achieve our business results. From a how technology can transform the business, this can be done in two different ways. One is simple access to data and analytics, so having daily store level data to see whether the local Walmart is out of stock on, for example, Chef Boyardee or overloaded broccoli popcorn. The other is also you can transform how they forecast the business so that we can be able to predict results and shape the outcome. So being able to do analysis on something like a change in the wheat market and know how the price of wheat is going to translate into P&L results enables us to better help the general manager or the P&L owner make business decisions faster to enable better business results. So with that, I welcome you to IT, and I'm very excited to have you learn about our career development and the great opportunities that we have.